You're dead if you fall from this height. You're going down.
Yo guys, Alpha back again with another video, and today we have some more high speed, high intense bloodshed for you today. Sorry, high intense ninja bloodshed, as the title of today's video is. Of course, this will be based on everything done right by a ninja. And of course, the one thing you won't see much of are very many mistakes. Much like that. See, I actually pulled my bow when there were guys behind me. And that is a common mistake in this game. What I mentioned before in the first video by this game was actually quite hard. I was not exaggerating when I said that. This game I actually beat a couple of years ago on PS4. When it first came out on PS3, I couldn't even beat it. So that's a little tidbit for you guys. I'll be back in a bit with some more commentary.
You still live, Ryu Hayabusa. Quite a fast response today. By Japanese government standards, anyway. Unfortunately for you, we're all done here.
Who are you?
An alchemist. Born again in the here and now.
What do you mean?
Magnificent, isn't it? A skyscraper abandoned in the middle of construction. Like the Tower of Babel. Built so high, they incurred the wrath of God. What better backdrop for the beginning of the end of the world?
I'm tired of your nonsense.
You lack a sense of aesthetics, my friend. After all, doesn't the art of your country teach you to appreciate austerity and the elegance of decay? And speaking of decay, how's your arm? It's an old Slavic curse, you know. The grip of murder, they call it.
The grip of murder?
All material things pulse to know who I am. I'm the same as you, Ryu Hayabusa. We're cut from the same cloth. Look at your right hand. That is the symbol of all the lives you have taken, all the people you have killed. Make no mistake, you are an assassin of the darkness. Enough! In the ruins of paradise, where the corpses of dreams lie rotting, what could be more fitting than a mirage? Yes, of course I'm an illusion, as is all existence. Nothing more than a collection of data points, resonating in infinite.
Okay, so now we've gotten out of the desert and now we're at some island and we have to find a research lab for this mysterious organization, which we will find out the name of at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. Now, I also want to mention too, guys, that if you haven't used the bow much in Ninja Gaiden 3, I will say this: the bow has a lot of power. If you're not sure if it will take down one of those auto turrets right away, I recommend firing your bow at it right away to see if it does anything. And if it does, keep on doing that. And if it doesn't, well, you know, for next time.
Impressive. Crazy, but impressive. I've never seen insects like this before. This is no normal island.
Okay, so this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky. Some of your enemies are in high out of reach areas. Just like that, you have to try and find your way around and get your enemy. And you know, if you don't know what path to take, it's always good to sense the path so you know what path you're going to take. Because if you're a noob, well, if you're a newbie to this game, not a bad thing if you are, this game is not really much for everyone, so I would recommend going through it at your own pace, and of course making sure that you do everything you can. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit with the last bit of commentary. Now this part was not that hard. I don't want to say it was super easy because that'd be misleading to some of you, and I don't want to do that. So I will say this. This part was fun. Not only fun, but it definitely gives you a lot of, let's say, mobility to kill people in. Because, well, as you saw there, the katanas I brought out, again, mention the katanas, they actually kill more people than the actual single blade does. And the claws I have to mention because they do the most amount of damage, because they actually have the ability to get closer than the actual sword. And your bow you're going to want to have for your out of reach areas. Alright guys, that's it from me. I just wanted to mention all of this in the last part of the video. Alright, like, subscribe, and comment. Talk to you guys after.
truck? Looks like he didn't notice.
Whatever, I'm leaving.
Don't get caught. I'm doing all fine. LOA. The toothbrushes to tanks, guys?
The one and only. They used to be your average, massive, high-tech conglomerate, but ever since the economic crash and resulting industry shakedown, they diversified into manufacturing, well, anything and everything. After analyzing the weapons we seized, we realized they'd been secretly developed by LOA. No question.